At this point, am I even supposed to understand why? I'll just answer that myself. No, I guess not. Greetings, fellow Vita fans. This is James with PS Vita at 2 a.m. coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, do not forget to subscribe. Well, as they say, one step forward, two steps back. So originally today, on our beloved weekend of Saturday, I was planning to bring you guys some excellent news regarding the PS Vita store because there was something very exciting that happened to it as of recent, which I guess I still am going to tell you about, just in a more negative way. Yeah, not the way I was originally planning to. And be sure to tell me down in the comments section just how much this crushes your soul. So, if we harken back to last year, we had gotten an unfortunate notice from Sony that they were going to be shutting down the PS Vita web store, and I believe the PS3 web store as well. You know, to make room for the PS5 and PS4 stores to be more well maintained. Geez, how many times have we heard about that in the past before? But anyway, needless to say, it was true. Sony ended up removing the PS Vita web store. Again, the actual PS Vita store is fine, this is only the web store version of it. Now, what makes this such a big deal exactly? Well, as anybody who is very big on purchasing games on the PS Vita store will tell you, the actual store itself is not very well maintained, like sometimes even at all. Even worse so for the PS TV, which, wouldn't you know it, I just happen to be an extremely big fan of. Didn't see that one coming. Sony just seems to have been neglecting them over the years. There's broken thumbnails, games aren't showing up when you search for them, the new releases section isn't working right a lot of times. Heck, even trying to find a game from the alphabet category sometimes leaves you with nothing. And I'm sure there's even way more things that I probably haven't even noticed yet. So for a lot of users out there, we enjoyed using the PS Vita web store because for the most part, it seemed to function at least a lot better than the actual PS Vita store did. But now with it gone, a lot of those games that are hidden on the PS Vita store will just be kind of lost forever. Much to the delight of the devs, I'm sure. So it just existing meant a heck of a lot to digital purchasers out there. But the store was removed and we kind of just had to make do as best we could. So now, fast forward ahead to our current timeline, and a user out there named Silica and Pinna, I hope I'm saying that right, no disrespect here, I love Sword Art Online, came out with a new Firefox plugin that, brace yourselves here guys, would actually be able to access the old PS Vita web store, along with the others like the PS3 and so on. But we're going to concentrate just on the Vita because this is a Vita channel. Not only was this a big deal for us Vita fans, but just for PlayStation users in general, because a lot of us liked and preferred the old layout to the store. It just functioned a whole lot better than the new one. It was basically the MySpace of 2020. Whatever that means. And this really ended up just being exciting news across the board for everyone. And Silica themselves even went through the trouble of doing a tutorial video, which I will have linked in the description and which you are seeing right now, helping users be able to add the plugin and access the old store. Going to show again just how passionate our community truly is. You guys are all the best, I swear. You wouldn't happen to be single now, would you? Thus, everything was going as planned. People were enjoying being able to access the old PS Vita web store when, of course, Sony came in and threw a monkey wrench into the whole situation. Unsurprisingly, right? And then there's no real way for me to sugarcoat this. They ended up patching it. Oh, and did I mention that they did this in the matter of a few days? I don't think there's enough facepalming memes to express just how we feel about that. Now, let's dissect this whole situation, shall we? Okay, the elephant in the room is, yes, this was in fact an exploit. We were doing something that Sony did not want us to do. But let's think about that there for a second. What exactly were we doing with this plugin that was so bad? Being able to find games that we otherwise couldn't find? Being able to access the old web store again? Or could it possibly be that we were able to purchase more games from the old web store that a lot of people have been wanting to do for a long time? You all see what I'm getting at here? By them removing our ability to do this, they're literally saying, we don't want you to spend money on us. No, we don't need your money. No, we're fine just as is. You know, it's not the PS5, so who cares? Honestly, Sony, what's it gonna take to make you happy? You need a Snickers bar? Because I can give you a Snickers bar. Heck, I'll even give you two. It just blows my mind on so many levels. Now, I could see if this exploit somehow allowed us to add funds, like let's say to our wallet, without actually adding funds to our wallet, if you get what I mean, without paying for it. If it was something around those lines, then yes, I could see them wanting to patch that ASAP. But at the speed that they did this one, just the fact that we were able to access the old web store and purchase games like normally, they don't want us to do that? That's the only response I can think of. Now, I had been hearing that there were some limitations about this, but it's the principle of the matter here. And at this point, what I'm hoping for is that maybe some other exploit can be discovered that will give us access to the PS Vita store again, but is it even worth it now that I'm thinking about it? Because they're probably just gonna end up patching it in a few days after that anyway. However, not all hope is lost with this situation, because a user by the name of Cobbletrappa has created his own website called PSVitaDigitalArchive.com. And with this website does is basically what it says. It archives all of the PS Vita digital games that are out on the store for multiple regions. Now keep in mind here, this isn't an actual store, it just simply archives the games for you to know what's out there, but hey, it's still something that is extremely useful, and I will have it linked down in the description below for anyone who is interested in it, showing once again that it's up to the community to make up for all the shortcomings here. But, well guys, we discussed a lot in this video, so I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Make sure to write them in the comment section. Let me know, does this upset you? Do you not care about any of this? I'd love to hear from you. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Gutter Drums, Phantom XRS, BMF, Hero Acer, Himdall Imbert, Saul Ramirez, Clayton Merlarkey, Adam Sondi, Kyle Brooks, Joshua Williams, PS Vita S, JR, Jared Haddo, Richard Cruz, E-Rock, Kevin Enright, Lori Sweeney, Per Sterner, Heston Joseph, Jelly, Wendy K, Adam Thury, Aaron Swanson, H-Hitter, David Ray, Skulshire Tugel TCG, Rodrigo Vera, Larry Anderson, Robert Sylvester, Jesus Hernandez, Smug Wolf, Sakib Alam, Kayonko, Michael O'Connor, Burzin Mystery, 1488 Dental, Azumara, Juan M. Hermosillo, Eric DeWitt, Jackie, Donut Valley, Tasha Monty, Crazy Cat, Mazgus, Romp King, Jamie, Matt Hargett, Dr. Super Artie, Robert Johnson, Makis Blob, B Mystery, Zacrito, Frayden, Matt Fox, Reiko Star, Joseph Razmick, Shin Snake, Neo Arashi, Milk Sama, Bushin Ryu Cat, and Ellen Iwazu. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your name on this end screen here, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. Likes and shares can help equally as much. And man, this whole situation just puts me in a mood. Come to think of it, I think I'm the one that needs a Snickers bar now.